great stuff.
Hey guys, this is Sherry from PWI, Paranormal World Investigators. We are at a church doing a visual in the daytime. This is a possible investigation in the future, in this month. So we're not going to give you no details, guys, but we're just going to do a bit of video and see if we can get anything, because this place is meant to be pretty active. There's meant to be stuff that goes on with lights. They turn the torches on and off and stuff, a lot of figures, and apparently there's a sound of a dog. You can hear dogs barking, but there's no dogs round here as well. So it'll be interesting to see what we can find. We've got the Ovlius on at the minute, and we've been getting a few voices through. We do feel that there's spirits come with us, but I am feeling presences of other spirits around. But if they're going to show themselves, we'll find out. Thank you, guys. This is so cool, because you can just move it up to where you want it. As you can see, guys, the church is amazing. Very old. It dates back as far as the 13th century. We are standing here. You've got Paul and his son over there. Paul is another medium. We're picking up on that this church would have looked different. There's parts to the church that doesn't link into the age of it, so we're trying to establish what's actually going on.
Built on it before this one.
Yeah, Paul's saying there was another church that was built here before this one was built.
That's going back to about 800.
And that's going back to the 800s.
They rebuilt another one in 1200.
And then they rebuilt another one in the 12th century as well, guys.
And in the 1800s they refurbished this one.
And then in the 1800s, this church that's standing here now was refurbished. So there's a lot of history, a lot of stuff we would love to find out about this place, because it's very old. Also, what we noticed when we was walking around, there was parts to the windows where it would look like where if you was in a battle, where you would like use guns out through the little glass bit. Guys, if you're here, could you show yourselves? Could you do a light, or could you chuck a stone, but be nice, don't throw it at anyone? Could you do that? We would really, really like to hear you or see you. Right, if I move you slowly over here, guys, I can go over to this bit quickly. We've got over here as well, guys. Absolutely stunning. As you know, guys, I love churches. And believe it or not, for some reason, the battery's lasting on the camera in here. It normally goes down 1 bar by now. It's still on full.
Yeah,
I'm feeling a lot of energy.
I'm picking up 2 different spirits from here.
I'm getting a male.
I'm getting a vicar, yeah?
Yeah. I've seen a collar, but...
Yeah, I'm getting a female as well.
Hey.
She's got something to do with the flowers. She's to arrange flowers.
Paul, is that somebody standing there? Look. That's somebody standing there, isn't it?
Whereabouts?
Right there, look, in the gate bit there.
Could well be.
Let me move it forward a bit. There, you can see, like, obviously there's the pane of wood bit there, but there's a light shadow right here.
It could well be. Because Thomas, you were talking to somebody now, weren't you, Thomas? Yeah. Who was you talking to? I don't know. I just heard somebody whispering.
I'm definitely picking up a vicar like you, Paul, but I'm also seeing a female in a long dress.
Well, know she's quite old.
Yeah, old lady with white hair.
Yeah,
she keeps walking around like she might have like been something to do with the church. She's quite important.
She keeps showing me flowers, a range
of
flowers.
Yeah, I'm seeing well, at the moment she's showing me white and red flowers.
Yeah. Oh, she showed me loads of flowers, just arranging them and put them in.
Maybe she likes you, she's showing you more.
Well, I spoke to her before.
Yeah, she probably knows you. Well, she knows you then, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Where with me, she's just showing me red and white. Normally, white's showing peace and red's showing love. So it's just showing us respect.
Oh yeah.
She's obviously happy that we're here, and it doesn't bother her. As you know, guys, some spirits don't like the presence of us being here, but here it seems quite.
That was you kicking that, weren't it?
Yeah, that was me doing the wood, guys. Just tripped over it.
Yeah, they were all put in the windows. It looks like someone's come down here and broke a load of stuff.
Yeah. I'm gonna go and film in this bit. Yeah, it's a bit soggy there as well. Yeah. Could you show yourselves, guys? We bring you no harm. We mean love and peace. I swear I just heard a stone drop. Ooh. Sorry guys. And as you can see, the tower goes right up there. And you've got all this here. As you can see, look, right at the top. I always say that it's good to scan the top because if there's other floors, when you're a spirit, you will still walk on the floors even though they're not showing anymore. So, that's why I always scan up. You never know. It's really cool. Do you want to talk? Say that again.
Say not goodbye.
No. Let's turn off. Okay. Back on again, guys.
What's that say there?
Dictionary mode.
Oh, right.
Mummy? Is that Leo? That's my son. You okay? Skint? Why are you skint for?
That's what you're saying.
Yeah. I am skint, but I'll be alright after tomorrow. It's not nice when you've got no money, is it?
I bet I don't have to worry about money.
You watch the people struggle down here. I bet sometimes you wish you can help, don't you?
Oh, they do help, but just in different ways.
Don't want to say very much, do you? Did you? Is that a whistle?
Okay.
I swear I just heard a...
Yeah, I don't know whether it's a bird or...
That's a bird.
Did you hear a whistle?
That was a bird.
Yeah, that was, yeah.
I heard something. I definitely heard a whistle.
I've seen a shadow in that second window up there.
What? Over there?
Yeah, not this window, but the next one.
Play. You play. You can play. Country, England.
Well, we're in the country, yeah.
We're in the countryside, aren't we? Is that what you're saying? Right, it's gone down to 3 bars.
Yeah.
That'll last anyway for a while. Hearing a car, guys, if you heard that noise. There was a shadow that Paul was saying that was standing over in this direction, so I'm just trying to see.
I feel like I'm being watched big time here now.
Yeah, I'm feeling quite a lot of eyes on me. I'm feeling like from behind me as well.
Yeah, that's where
like
I'm
big
feeling
time, and it don't feel very nice there.
No, no.
I'm feeling quite creeped up standing there.
It's when we hear the dogs, that's when we have to start worrying. Is it in the wrong state? Not very nice. Just to be warning you.
What's that in?
Remember that one time
Ow!
with the dogs?
I've got a little hole thing there. For anyone that looks over there later on the video and you see a shadow standing behind Paul's son, that is his shadow. Yeah. Module. Kiss. Could you do something, guys? While we're here on our own, could you do something but be nice? Could you throw something? Could you do that? If I stand here, what? Could you show yourself? Could you do that? Paranormal, yes, we are here. Dude, yeah, that's the guy that's coming through the door, isn't it? Squeezing. Peril. Green. With a parallel, green, module, tree, compound. What do you mean by compound? What are you trying to say? Do you like that we're here? Is this church familiar to you? Is this a church that you used to come to? Or maybe you know someone that used to come here, like an ancestor or something, maybe? Maybe your death was maybe more sooner. But you know family members that used to come to this church? Or you know of them? Please don't go quiet, guys. You can talk. You can't walk around when you talk. We've got parallel, compound.
Just I wasn't up there for me. As I was still up there, there's thinking that field. We used to be in the building that's sunset. So I feel like just there.
Shadow.
I'm not sure.
Miserable. Story. Could you tell us a story? place of apple. Did you used to grow apples around it? Get an apple story, guys. Should we get the camera so we can see everything on the film bit? Cool. It said dude. When you walk past me, it went dude. And dude as well, guys. Saying that to Paul and Paul's son, because Paul's son walked in at the same time as well, and then went back out. Right, so we're just going to walk over here because there's Paul's son. I wondered where he was.
That's Thomas.
Thomas, guys. Paul has just been to have a look around here, and he's picking up that there may have been a build or something on that
just
over here.
Just behind him. Old age.
Old age?
Yeah. That's where the building would have been, old age. I'm just getting a light buzzing in my ear holes now, something about...
Yeah. There's the graveyard, guys. You've got some new graves as well, because obviously I think this ground is still used to bury people. I think, by the looks of it. Right, let me go further up here because...
Yeah, watch out, it gets a bit soggy up
I'm
here.
getting the same feeling now. I don't know what, it feels a bit negative going over there.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what.
I don't know why I'm seeing like people running. Can't you see people running?
I think there must have been a battle round there, like an old battle years ago. Because not far from here, there's a place called Battledon.
Hang on a minute.
And it's just over there. I could just see it. It's not far from this. It's only about 10, 12.
Ahmad Hamid. Oi.
What did that say?
You do not say that word. That's nasty. You do not say the something word. Yeah, I'm feeling like a battle. But there's a lot of...
There's a building there, but...
I don't know why, but I'm feeling like a fire or something as well. I'm feeling like I'm burning.
It could well have been. I mean, I don't know how they got rid of the village, where they just knocked it down, set lights.
I don't know, but I'm feeling burning, like there's people running and screaming and the place is on fire.
Yeah.
That's what I'm seeing.
I mean, when I look
back... Could it be the village?
I don't know. When I look back in the village, I couldn't see it, but you might be picking up even a longer time ago when the Romans come over, because that's what they did.
As you know, guys, us mediums, even though we're talking about things we're picking up on, this could have happened a long time before something else happened and the village went. There could have been, like, in the past, there could have been a fire there and they had to rebuild, and then it had to be brought down the village. We don't know if it was to do with the Black Plague or anything like that, but normally villages would be put down for them sort of things. Because
normally when you get a church, it's always on a different site of a religious site of some kind.
Yeah.
So this could have been, I don't know, going back, it could have been another village before this other village was here, Saganho. The village was called Saganho.
Yeah, see, it sounds a bit sinister. Saganho.
Yeah, but
sounds a bit...
But that's just an old word. I think it's an old Viking word.
Don't know. I'm definitely feeling like burning, and I'm just seeing buildings and people running and screaming, but I'm seeing people trying to kill them as well, like they're like chasing them.
Yeah, but that could just be one of the wars what are going on in the country at a time. I mean, there's a lot of battles.
And also, we can get like we could have a bit of like two things going on. We could have I could be seeing the war, but then I could be seeing when the village went as well.
It's all timelines,
yeah. That's the only confusing thing about being mediums and that, guys, is we pick up so many things.
I did pick up a ley line.
A ley line?
Yeah.
Harm. I don't like the sound of that. Scent. What's
right.
scent? Could you tell us if...
No, he's saying harm was scent.
Is that a man? Paul. Is that a man standing in the field?
No, I think you've got the...
Oh, it's the bush. It's that little bush bit there.
Yeah, I think it's that bush over there, actually.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
That brown one over there.
It's alright, sorry guys, false alarm. There's a lot of this in it, like, you think you see something and then you can...
There's a man over there, look.
Yeah.
That's a labourer.
That's the labourer. Did it just say that as well?
Yeah.
Labour? Yeah. Labourer. Very clever, aren't you guys?
I think he's sorting the molehills out, I think.
Yeah. And then this is the church, guys. Look.
Outside.
Outside. We are outside, aren't we?
Right.
We are. It's stunning, though. Very, very stunning.
Yeah, I've been stuck in my house for the last few weeks. Wanted to get out.
Yeah, it's been doing my nutting because I haven't been out for ages, and I'm used to being out all the time doing it. It was doing my head in, but at the same time I weren't really in a brilliant place either, so...
No.
But I'm doing a lot better now. I'm doing a lot better. I've still got a little way to go yet, but I'm getting there. I'm trying to do it from the outside as well, guys, because sometimes when you're looking from the outside inwards, you'll catch something.
Yeah,
like in the window.
If you look at that tower, it looks a whole lot newer than its outside does, don't it?
It does, yep. You see, you've got here, guys, this bit here. This is the old building, you can tell. All
so
here.
You look up top of there,
and then if you look at the top, it looks new, and there's something that's coming out the top which looks like a water chute. Or...
I figured out what they've done now. Now, if you look at the top of that roof, it goes down, don't it?
Yep.
So that bit there before the arches was there.
Yeah.
That was the part of the original church, and they've extended it that way and extended it that way and put the tower.
That's what I was saying, and I said to you, I picked up that it wasn't this. It was bigger, or it looked different.
It's bigger now, yeah.
Yeah.
But that would have been the doorway in there.
I don't feel that part would have been on it.
It would have been a little church.
Yeah, I reckon it was half, like about. I'd say to where that window. I'd say like just before this first window. I don't think it was very big.
Yeah, I don't know how far it's going to go.
Maybe the second window, maybe, because that you've got the doorways and that as well, haven't you? So
yeah, that other doorway wouldn't have been the other side.
Maybe just the tower part and the bit that's where the tower is wasn't there before.
But when the towers are quite new things.
Yeah, it looks new.
For the smaller church, for the smaller villages, they wouldn't have had the big towers.
No, they would have it'd have had something like this bit here.
When you go to Marston Mortain, their tower is not connected to the church.
Yeah, no, and I've noticed on a couple of the churches I go to, they ain't really got towers. Yeah. They've got like this sort of bit, and then you've got little bits with ruins where they would have had other parts. But with this one, it's not showing no indication of any ruins, so that could have been digged up. But I'm not feeling that tower was even part of the building when it first was built.
I think this got disused in just about early 1900s.
Yeah.
Somewhere between 18 and 1900, because that's when the village...
That's when it extended, I
think the village had stopped in the 1700s.
Yeah.
And they still used the church for that bit over there.
Yeah.
The village we come through till they built the new church.
They extended it, yeah, and made it better. I think I have just got a figure just go past there.
Yeah, I keep getting drawn up there again.
Yeah, it's making me want to walk over there.
Yeah, I know. But we can't get into that.
I don't know, I keep feeling like I'm being called as well, like I'm being called.
Yeah, don't go, because we had this before, someone named
it's like,
and it went...
It turns out to be,
not very nice.
Yeah, we don't want anyone following us home, do we?
No, they won't be anyway. Make sure of that. You alright, Thomas? What are you picking up?
And then you've got obviously fields in that here, guys. You've got somebody's house over here. There is one person living here. As you can see, it looks like a house and then like a sort of a farm thing, which is still in use.
Yeah, they've got some sheep and pigs over there.
And they've got sheep and pigs and stuff as well, guys.
Pig over there,
can you see that?
Sitting down by the fence.
You've got a pig sitting there over near the fence, and then you've got the sheep right here. And then you've got your gravestones, obviously. Your molehills. Right. We're still on 3 bars and we're on 24 minutes. That's good. We're getting a pretty good video.
Yeah.
Shall we go back into the church, or shall we walk?
I mean, to be quite honest, I've never been down that part of the thing.
Actually, I don't want to, because that bloke's busy, isn't he?
No, he's gone. He's just gone.
Oh.
Just see his van go. You probably see it go down there.
Maybe if I just stand near the church.
That thing there.
Yeah.
That would have been a water pit to keep fishing, just over here. So I reckon they'd have been part of the village here. And that's what
I'm saying. I don't feel that this was all here at one point. I reckon that this part might have been. I don't know why, but I'm not seeing all these gravestones and that were here before.
But I feel that that way and that field and that way.
All this was the village.
I know the village was over there. It weren't very big, but there might have been different parts to it.
Yeah, like little sections where they lived.
To ask, why would the doorway have roof slabs?
Because that would have been the entrance. That would have been like a step.
Yeah, why has it got slabs in it?
That's what they would have done. It's like in there, they got tiles on the floor in there.
Yeah. It's a secret place, isn't it? So
If
they
you look
would
at
always
that-
try and make it as nice as they possibly could.
If you look at that, there's the window above that as well, above the door.
Yeah, there's a little one, isn't there?
Yeah.
I don't know why, but when you look inside the church as well, and I picked it up before I went in, there's little wood beaming bits where there would have been beams coming out of it. So I'm taking it there would have been another floor. I did say I reckon there was another floor.
That's that column like they've got over there as well, but that's
Yeah.
on the inside and the outside.
That's what I reckon this was like. I'm not being funny, but it's a church. But could it have had a castle bit to it? It's a bit weird that it's got all the battle bits
Now
as
that
well.
is kind of interesting.
Because look, there's
They would
shoots
have
and
had it-
everything, and this is
they
what you'd
would
have
have
had
had
in
a
the
cellar,
wall. Like in the wall and that.
Would have
Look,
been downstairs.
Yeah, no, they would have been, yeah.
I'm wondering if it was sort of like a church, but something where royal.
I don't know. I mean,
See,
when I've
you
looked
see
up
these
in it, it's
pillars
always
here?
been a small church.
You see these pillars here? To me, these look wrong.
No,
Yeah,
they
no.
don't. They've been there to hold the wall up. They might have been put there back in the 1800s. They look like
Yeah,
that
just
type
to-
of bricks.
Yeah, because they look wrong. They look like it would just gone straight up rather than.
No, that's how they are. That's how Alban churches. They just support the wall.
Is there anything round here? Now, see, look, no, I'm telling you, yeah, there was another window there, so this would not have been here.
Yeah, I know it would.
This wouldn't have been here, guys, like here. And I did say I didn't feel that this was here.
Yeah,
There's
well,
part of the
there.
window bit, so
Yeah.
this has been rebuilt. This bit was added on.
Yeah.
Because I thought that, you know, that small bit up the other end where it's like small, I thought that was where this tower would be.
Yeah.
It's the same sort of size.
No, that would have been a window there, so
Yeah, this tower, that would have been a window, this tower would have been the opposite end.
No, it wouldn't have been
Then you've got another window here, guys.
I need to
For a
pick up-
little church, it's got a lot of doorways. That's what I'm saying. It must, like, everyone. It says that it was small, but surely, like, there might not be history on it that goes so
Yeah, I
far
know.
back. So
Yeah,
there
I
might
know.
have been something else before.
You ain't going to get
So
pictures on it.
I'm not picking up that this was just a church at one point. I'm picking up it might have been something else, like way back.
Well, they've got history about it, and it's been a church since about 800,
Yeah.
roughly. But it was something else here before that as well. But normally they used to be put here when the people who used to live here. So
Yeah.
and there would have been a big house somewhere because they
I
normally.
don't know why, but I'm feeling like there would have been like like you're saying, a big house where they would have put people that have
So
been
that house could have been just
bad, done things,
I don't know.
or illness. Like people would go there when they're not well, and they would come here for the church.
Well, that's what church originally for.
Yeah,
to
that's
heal
what I'm
people.
thinking- that's what
the
I'm picking
nuns
up.
were. They were
That
nurses.
they'd live in these houses and that, be looked after, and then they'd come here to try and be
Yeah.
made better. As you remember, guys, like in the olden days and stuff, a lot of stuff people were sceptical about and didn't like illnesses and stuff like that, so they would send people away so that they would not be infected and stuff like that. And, you know, a lot of pain back in the days. And
Picking up someone called David around here.
David.
But he's going to be on one of these stones. But I feel it's not a new stone, it's one of the rolling stones. Looks like I want to go around this area.
Right, I don't know why, but I'm being pulled over to where that tree is.
Yeah. There would have been the older stones over there.
I don't know why I'm being pulled to, like, not walk over the graves. Yeah, so you've got, like, in the distance, you've got another church and bits over there. It is stunning. I'm being called to this direction, guys, so we'll go over here. I'm getting a female voice. Paul's picked up on a man called David. don't know. I feel like she was. I feel like she was strangled. I feel like the female was strangled. Where?
You can see where it used to sit. It's still how high it is.
Yeah. This looks like it might have been a moat bit.
Yeah, I was about to
This
say
is like a
that.
moat.
This is high as well, look.
I'm not being fake. This could have been a castle at one point, like way back. Because why would you have a moat round a church?
There you go.
You know what I mean?
There's only one reason I was thinking of having a moat around a church.
Unless it's where they put people's bodies and stuff.
Keep people in.
So I'm feeling that this woman that was calling me was strangled, but she was saying she was strangled by the minister.
When I walk on here...
Do you think this would have led back to the plague? Because I used to bury bodies and masses in the plague.
Yeah. No, see, like when you walk on here and that, yeah, I don't know why, but when you walk on this bit, Paul, I feel like you've got bodies underneath it. Like people have been, like your son, like Thomas is saying, like they might have put their bodies down in places to keep them in and that. Nervous? Why are you nervous? Are we safe to come any further? But to me, this is a moat. I'm sorry, but it's going all the way around, look. I'm just trying to show the guys so they can see. Look, to me, guys, this looks like a moat.
That bit over there's got actual water in it.
It's got water in it as well, there, look. Can't you see that?
When you look at it, that's a bit down over there, or down here as well, but it goes round as well.
That's what I'm saying. It looks like it goes off here and it goes all the way like around.
Small, but when you're going back, it might not have been a castle. It might have been what we used to live in the roundhouses, because they used to put moats around them.
Yeah.
And
so
they
if
would
it's
have
not a castle, it'd be a roundhouse then.
Yeah, they would have put 2 or 3 houses on it, and they would have kept the animals in it as well.
Yeah, so they would have been the workers and stuff, people that work for the...
No, that would have been how they lived. Yeah. Going back like 1,000 years, 2,000 years, we'd have been living in huts like that. They called them roundhouse, but they used to have bits...
Water and that round them.
Round them to stop the wolves getting in, because we had wolves then.
But I don't know, I don't know. It's really high in places as well, like...
Yeah, there's a lot of earthworks here.
It's crazy, and then you've got the bit down there that goes downwards. That's what I'm saying. It's strange. This is very baffling, this place, but very interesting at the same time.
So we never really come over this part before, so...
I was feeling drawn to come in here. I had the female saying to me to come over, and she was saying about being strangled by the minister.
Oh, right.
So... And when we walked, now we're walking here, she's saying don't go over here. But, so I'm not going to.
What is that over there?
What is what?
Is that mound that's sort of like all brown?
Yeah.
Is that poo? Or
Yeah, I think so.
like, what is that?
Let's maybe not touch it.
What?
There's a mound over there.
Where?
Over at the back, and there's mounds all around you, look. You seeing this?
Yeah, the little rise, they're all like...
What are they, Dad?
They've rose up, haven't they?
That thing right in front of you, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure. There's some all over the place. It looks like grass. When you get them like that, it's like great lumps of grass. But then again, it could be part of the grave. I don't know.
It could be, because if the ground's sinking, then things can stick more up. As you can tell, some of the graves look like they're sinking. And this is quite soft ground. Like it's not like it was, like it wouldn't have been like a ground at one point. Like you're saying, it would have been water and. Because if you look at it, it seems to go all the way around, doesn't it? It's really weird. It's like it's got little.
What is weird?
Little pathway. It's raining as well.
Yeah. What is weird? There's no church walls.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm thinking it weren't a church in the first place. Like.
They normally have walls around the churches.
Yeah, round here, around this bit.
In time for some rain, I think.
Just got to go and get my folder and that before it gets soaked.
Probably keep sniffing to church.
Yeah.
Oh, I think my ovulus is in there. Oh no, that's there. That's right. Paul's got that. So it's all going off in sections. It's like,
Yeah.
and then you've got like that looks like a trench.
Yeah, it looks
There's like a trench bit there. Look, going all the way across.
Yeah.
Could this have been a battleground as well?
It could well have been. There's plenty of land around here.
Within here, I feel like when you look at the way it's put out, it's not exactly like.
I don't think the
It's not a
gravestones-
church out setting out, is it?
I
Really?
don't
It's
think
like
all the
it's been
graves.
some.
If you look at the gravestones, some are not facing the same way as the others.
No, they're facing this
Away.
way. That's why I'm
Yeah.
thinking that maybe the building there might have been, and it might have been somewhere else at one point. It's been moved.
Well,
It might have.
maybe these stones have just been put back up here.
But this is all. I've got a feeling this is where all the water used to go. And then you've got your trenchy thing there. You've got graves. That's strange. You've got little grave bits down there. It's crazy.
I'm not sure whether that was just a bit of thunder.